Hi, how are we doing today? Are we doing good? Amazing. Have you guys ever seen Hades Town? I feel like considering that I really like Greek myths and things like that, I should have seen Hades Town, but I've just never seen Hades Town. I've heard some of the songs from it and it sounds pretty good, but I've just not gotten around to go and see it, which is so stupid when you realize that I live on Long Island. I can literally just get on the train and go see it, but I just not going to see it. But coming off of that, today's couple that we are talking about today is Orpheus and Eurydice. Let's start off by talking about who these two people actually were first. Similar to our stories that we talk about, this one does have some variations in terms of the parentage and lineage of these two characters. Orpheus, it is said that he is the son of Apollo and the musical muse Calliope. Other versions, however, say that he's just a regular guy who's the son of a king of Thrace. Eurydice is mostly known as just a regular mortal woman, but other versions say that she's the one that's the daughter of Apollo and a nymph. But the version that I'm going to be talking about is the one in which Orpheus is the son of Apollo. And being the son of a musical god does grant you some kind of musical powers. And his power was that whatever instrument he played, whatever music that he made, nature would in fact dance, bend, whatever you want to say. It would move nature, which is crazy. Trees would be bending toward whatever sound he was making. You got the animals coming towards you, laying at your feet like you Snow White. And mortals, they couldn't resist their hearts his. The story that I'm talking about today, though, brings in both of them. Eurydice being a nymph and Orpheus being the son of Apollo. Even though everybody loved his music and he could get coup de cat from whoever he wanted, all he had to do was play a little immediate coup de cat. He fell in love with Eurydice, a nymph who loves to dance and a demigod who loves music. This is perfect. They fell deeply in love with each other and they decided they wanted to get married. However, that wedding day was not cute, and I don't mean she was a bridezilla. For some reason, Eurydice decided that before her wedding, she wanted to go through a walk in the woods. Why? Who knows? But during this walk, she was unfortunately bit by a venomous snake and died instantly, and her soul was immediately sent to the underworld with the homeboy Uncle Hades. Obviously, Orpheus was absolutely heartbroken by this. He didn't sing, he didn't play no instruments, silence. And one day he decided, you know what, I am a demigod. Let me go see what my Uncle Hades is doing, because I want my girl back. So he went down to Hades' crib and was like, I know you have my girl's soul in there, and I know you probably aren't just gonna let it go if I sit here and I beg and I plead. So I'm gonna sing a song. He brought his lyre, made it very beautiful, and everybody folded. Persephone was crying. Hades was like, I'm sorry, here we go, bitch. They agreed to let Eurydice go from the underworld and go back with Orpheus so they can live happily ever after. But Hades told him, the only way you can have her is if you both walk the little maze walk, you walk in front and she walks behind you, and all will be well if you do not turn around to look at her until both of you are up top. Orpheus decided to trust Hades and agreed, and so he made his way back up to the top, not looking behind him, not asking to hear her voice, anything. So he was doing this on the trust and the faith that she was behind him and following him. But I feel like, and it's very reasonable, doubt and just longing to see her again, just clawed at this man, okay? Just clawed at him. And he turned around just before they got there. There was 2 steps out. He turned around and he looked at her too soon, and she was immediately snatched back to the underworld, never to be seen again. Orpheus, though, he did try to go back to Hades again and be like, yo, listen, I'm sorry, but can I have a second chance? But Hades was like, I gave you a second chance and you fucked it up. You can't do no song and jig now. Heartbroken even more, he returned back up to the upper world and lived out the rest of his days wanting no love from anyone, receiving no comfort, just sad and wrinkly until he died and he met Eurydice in the underworld as a soul. What can we learn from this? Trust your partners. If Hades says he's going to do something for you, trust that he's going to do it. He has no time for games. He got flowers to water. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye!